Hey, this is Kirby Morrow. You know me, voice of Cyclops, Goku, and you're listening to Kamehameha Madhouse.
I say shut up! It's a madhouse! A madhouse!
Welcome to the Movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm Jason.
I'm George.
Yes, we got our buddy George on. George is a comic book writer, and he will be coming to CKX this year on April 30th.
True that.
Tell us about your book, George.
Well, I came up with the initial issue. Well, the title of this series, I have 5 other series in the works, but the title of this series is Dream Reapers. And what it's about is a guy that one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse decides that he's going to leave the other 3 behind on the day of the apocalypse. And they just so happen to be blowing up Detroit on that day. But anyways.
Convenient.
Yeah. And no flashback to the 67 riots, of course.
No, okay.
We'll leave that out of that.
There we go.
So it's about him leaving the other 3 behind. He rescues a dude in hell, and they get somebody in our reality, and the 3 of them enter the dreams of evil people and use their worst nightmares against them.
Oh.
So the first issue was out about, I would say, 20 months ago. And the second issue we just did this past November. And the third issue has already been written and it's being worked on. It'll be out sometime this summer.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
And
I look forward to reading that.
And I love the concept. I love, like, Nightmare on Elm Street's one of my favorite horrors. So that whole dream aspect, I love that.
There's some interesting stuff where there's a local flavor to it. And second, well, I don't want to give away too many of the cookies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want to do that. But the second issue, there's a lot of stuff mentioned locally about Windsor and Detroit and some professional teams, perhaps.
Ooh.
So,
cameos. Love it.
Well, just a little blurb here and there.
That's awesome.
Hey, it's awesome when we to see stories like that. Just to give you that little touch of home.
Exactly. It makes it feel more home.
Yeah. I don't think a lot has been done in the Windsor, Detroit area. One of the heroes is actually a Michigan State policeman who, there's a story behind. And then again, I don't want to give away too many of the cookies, but yeah.
Very cool.
The only one I know is I've heard of, I have not read, but it's called Essex County by Jeff Lemire, who's a native of Essex County, Windsor area. Right. So he had a very popular series. So that's the only one I've heard that's really referenced this area.
Yeah, Jeff's went on to actually he's from the Woodsley area, but I guess he's in Toronto now. But anyways, he went on, and people may know him from Sweet Tooth on Netflix.
Yes,
so
that's
he's
the other big one that I heard from him. And I got to dig into my comic book collection one of these days, because I have a book that I bought at my local comic shop that was from a local artist. But I cannot find any reference to this comic anywhere. But I feel like it was a Jeff Lemire very early project for him.
Well, possibly. I don't know his history, his biography that well.
So I've looked online.
Yeah,
I cannot find any reference to any comic book called Elias Harper and the Spider Vampires from Mars.
Wow, I've never heard of it.
I love the title.
But yeah,
I that's why I remember it, and I know it's in my comic book collection. It's just my comic book collection is buried, so I might have a Jeff Lemire work that's like unreleased, like when he was in high school or something.
Maybe you could retire from your job. You dig that one?
That could be. Yeah, I'm digging it out this weekend.
I get to quit. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
Excellent. So you're going to come to CKX and.
Yes, you invited us, and we're going to be there. I just want to give a little shout out to the artist. I'm the writer, but the guy that basically brings my words to visualization is Keith Ashton. And Keith did an internship with David Finch. Those people in the comic book world locally will know who David is. And if it wasn't for Keith, I don't think the book would be as popular as it is locally, or at least I say popular. It's starting to gain some traction. We've printed the first issue twice now. The second issue, of course, with the sexy little barcode on it that everybody wants. And the first issue sold out. It was 500 books, the initial printing, and we're well on our way into selling out the second printing of the first book. The second issue is on its first printing only at this time.
There's the first cover.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, you're gonna have some at CK Expo, right?
Oh yeah, we'll have tons.
Great.
Yes, definitely. The big thing that we're finding is trying to distribute the book locally. I'd like to get it going first, and I like to start maybe even thinking about non-traditional distributorship, right? Non-traditional ways of getting the book out there. So locally, if anybody's interested in the book, they can purchase it at Home Hardware Essex, Home Hardware Tecumseh, Paper Heroes, Windsor or Paper Heroes, Bordeaux City Comics. I'm trying to remember them all. Indigo, St. Clair Beach has it. The River Bookshop in Amesburg. The local bookshop in Chatham here, I forget it.
Game Masters Emporium.
Yes, there you go, Game Masters Emporium. And I just found out the River has sold a couple of our books online, so we're starting to get some notice that way too.
Nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's it. It's that trickle effect, the snowball.
Builds.
Yep.
And a big thing about this, I just want to mention, is that we do give a percentage of each issue to a local mental health endeavor for young people in our community. So the first issue, we gave a check to Canadian Mental Health in Windsor, with the expectation that the money stay locally in the Windsor area, because there is a provincial pot or coffers that all that money kind of goes to and everybody draws from. But it was very, and they obliged that. So they were very,
Nice.
very nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you come to CKX. Do I have anything on here for CK? Okay, the only thing I have on here is the screenings. So come to the screenings Friday night, and then to CKX Saturday. Come see George and Keith.
Yes, we'll both have our gold pens.
Yes.
If you guys want some autographs.
And make sure to grab that issue and number 2.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right. So now,
yes,
we're on to the fun stuff.
Yes.
Recasting Riddick.
Yes.
Like I said, this was tough because it's such a young flick. Everybody in this cast is still very active.
Yep. Well, let's start out slow. We're going to start with the director. Now, the director was Dwight Toohey.
Yep.
So our guest always goes first. Who have you chosen to direct this?
The master of indirect lighting, in my view, Ridley Scott.
Oh,
okay.
I didn't even think about that side of it. Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, I think you're probably looking to take it darker throughout.
Well, some of the scenes, there is a lot of night type of thing, and I think it could have been maybe with Mr. Scott's ability to do some indirect, as he did in Aliens and a couple other of his Blade Runner and some other things. I think he could have done a little bit better job.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that pick. Jason, who do you got?
I immediately wanted to go to now. I should preface all this to say that I rewatched this movie to do this list because I only watched it once, and there's a reason for it. I did not like this movie. This movie just goes all over the place. It's one type of flick, then becomes another type of flick, and then all of a sudden it's ultra violent. Like it really messed with me because it kept shifting gears. I want to focus on the action. And to my mind right now, one of the best action directors right now is Chad Stahelski. John Wick. Come on.
Yes.
Give me the John Wick pacing in the Riddick world, and I think you're on to something.
Okay, I can see that because you're right. That he would definitely amp up the action scenes. You know that. Okay.
Maybe have a little bit more interaction with the creatures when the rain started and things started happening, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they were already pretty thin by that point, right?
Yeah.
When the big when the rains hit, the cast was already getting pretty thin.
Yeah,
no doubt.
But if John Wick was there, hey.
Well, exactly. What happened to the dog? What happened to the dog?
Right?
That whole planet's dead.
The phrase, I get it.
Well, I went with the action side of it as well. But my director also does heavy drama. And I think she could have mixed things amazingly. It's Catherine Bigelow.
Oh.
Right? Near Dark, Hurt Locker. It's just Blue Steel even.
Ooh.
I think she would be the best one to direct not only the action, but the tense drama as well.
You're really bringing the intensity.
Keeping it right.
Yeah, I think I was more looking at it from a filmatic kind of viewpoint, looking at it from
you went for the picture, and I didn't think of that side, but that's why I liked Ridley. But
your content pick was awesome.
What that basically says is, so you're going for the epic, I'm going for the action. What's James going for? Because are we going for 4 different like genre flicks?
I wonder. We're gonna get his picks and we'll add them in.
Okay. Well, he popped them up in the chat. We can bring them up later. Yes. Yeah, he's been throwing them up there.
Oh well, dang. Let me take a quick look.
Or maybe it was in the messenger. Sorry. That's right. It was in
dang.
Excuse me.
Okay, his pick for director is Duncan Jones.
Duncan Jones.
Oh, okay. Probably most widely known as the son of David Bowie, but most recently he just did Warcraft.
Okay.
So
he's going for a more comic booky epic.
Dude, Warcraft is anything but comic booky.
Yeah,
have you watched it?
I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips of it and it looks
man, it is so good.
I like the movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's still the look and feel of it is very in the comic book-esque.
You think
rather than like a period war epic. It to me still had a comic book feel to it.
Oh, with the armor and the over,
just the general look. I can't help but look at anything that's not human as something in a supernatural comic book way. Like, I can't call that real. I just can't.
Okay, fair enough.
As real as it may be. Like, look at Lord of the Rings. Like, that was amazing. I still can't call it real.
Okay, I can appreciate that logic. I can.
Right. I hope I was there.
Let's see. Okay, so our next one is Vargas, originally played by Conrad Pia. Who do you got for that one, George?
I have James Olmos.
Edward James Olmos?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that pick. I don't know.
Okay.
Why did I not think of him?
Going another older grizzled. Okay.
I got a good mishmash of newer and older actors in my picks. But yeah, I thought he would really add a little grit to that role.
Mm-hmm. And again, thinking of what style of flick you're looking at, that fits what you're going for.
Especially a Ridley flick. Yeah. Okay, very nice.
Thank you.
All right, Jason, who do you pick?
All right. I wanted to we needed a little bit more badass chick. All right. There's only one. It's too much of a sausage party. We need a little bit more. So I decided to make my Vargas. I want Sarah Booth.
Oh Jesus!
I want Sarah Booth, and I know. Yeah, you could say I'm blowing smoke. Whatever.
No, it's called fucking up.
Yeah. Okay. But no, just knowing what I've seen from her, she could bring a little bit more crazy. So give us a little bit more of a crazy badass girl,
And if you would like to see more of Jason sucking up to Gavin and Sarah, please come to CKX April 30th when he interviews them on stage.
It's going to get so awkward.
Although you are dead right. She would nail that role. Like when she gets a role, she dives into it. Huge.
Yeah. So, and I think she would be a good match to my other female writer. So,
okay. See, this is the fun part too. When we recast, we start messing with the story a little, and
just a little bit, just a little bit.
I like it.
Well, my Vargas, I went with someone a bit younger, but that I think could handle those particular parts, and I went with Chase Crawford. Now, the name may not sound familiar unless you watch The Boys, and he is the Deep.
Oh.
Deep.
Oh,
he's the Aquaman guy.
Oh, God, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
He's a younger than the character there now, but that's
that. Yeah, but you can. But again, this is because this character is a more sub character. You got room to play.
Exactly. Okay, so now we're going to jump into the next one for Larkspur.
Did you want to look at James's, or are we just going to keep?
Vargas was Amaury Nolasco, and I had to look up that name, and he is from Prison Break and Too Fast, Too Furious. Let me see.
I think I know who they're talking about.
Well, there it is. Share screen.
I want to say it's Hector from Too Fast.
There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking of.
So, yeah,
sure.
That's his pick for that one.
Okay.
Okay, now we're on to Larkspur, originally played by Raul Knox Tujila.
I think it's Tuhilu.
There we go.
Tuhilu. Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Okay, who do you got for that one, George?
Diamond Lou Phillips.
Oh.
Ooh.
We haven't seen him in anything in a while.
Yep. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I picked that up from Kevin Smith. I have to do it.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I just some of my picks. There's definitely a Latino / flavor to it, but yeah, I think he would bring to that role something a little
spicy.
Yeah, a little bit more confrontational, a little bit more.
Oh, dude, yeah, some of his characters.
Yeah.
Like Chavez E. Chavez.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. Yes. All right, Jason.
I wanted really grizzled. And I mean really grizzled. And if you're not getting my point, I went friggin' Machete, Danny Trejo.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't get more chiseled than that.
I wanted that grizzled old tracker. And
I think I seen him did a kids commercial the other day, and it was cereal or something. I don't know what it was, but it scared the bejesus just looking at it.
He's all over the place.
Yeah, like it was something about you sitting at the kitchen table or something about breakfast or something, and it just oof.
But yet he did kid movies.
Yeah,
Spy Kids.
Yeah, he absolutely loves life. He'll do absolutely anything because he wasn't supposed to be like this. He was in prison, and he just he just got caught. He got a shot to do a background thing, and then boom. Now he's got like 1 million IMDb credits. He's in every single flick that comes out.
Yeah, he is Mr. Hollywood.
And he was on Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's now officially in the Star Wars universe.
Yes. Has he been in the Marvel universe?
Hey, you know what? I'm just throwing my list away. That is a good pick.
Man.
Has Danny Trejo been in a Marvel movie? Is Trejo in the MCU? Because that's the last mountain to climb.
I don't know.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
Now
we need to get an online campaign going.
Right?
Well, I may be putting the cart like 3,000 miles before the horse, but I think we could fit him in Dream Reapers.
There we go.
Perfect. Do it.
Yep.
Make it happen.
There we go.
Let's get his agent on the
Let me
line.
see here. For mine, I went with a gentleman named Joel Kinnaman.
Oh,
And if you don't know the name, his biggest one was RoboCop.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Right there.
Yep.
Flag from Suicide Squad.
Was he Flag?
Yes.
No, that was. Oh, wait. Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I that's him.
Yeah, it is.
No, I don't think so. I think you're right. Absolutely. I don't know why I didn't recognize that
I don't
one.
think so.
Just no. Nope. Well, for James,
but he is a good pick. He can do a good more grizzle kind of. Yeah.
I pick him even more now that he's Flag because I forgot he was Flag. I was going
Yeah.
with RoboCop, but yeah. All right, I'm down with that. Here's James's pick. Zahn McClarnon.
I've seen him, but I don't know where.
The big one that they had here was Longmire and,
okay.
and Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
But I swear he must be in Yellowstone because I recognize that face.
No. Well, if he was, he's not in a major. I just finished watching all 4 seasons of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and that's what I'm going by is because I binged him as well. So.
But no, but Mo Tenpenny could be another good Larkspur.
Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now we are up to Luna, and in the movie played by Nolan Gerard Funk. George, who you got?
Well, he's kind of a big name now, but and he was when this film came out, but I don't know. Like I could see him playing this little kind of minor role because you'd have a collection of I pick Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
Really?
Different kind of role for Keanu, but
Yeah.
you know, kind of the good guy, kind of innocent, kind of not really that stretch for him, that big of a stretch.
Okay, no, yeah. See, and maybe it's just my thinking. I never shoot for the Keanu Reeves or things like that. I always seem to pull back, but I think Keanu would nail it.
now okay. I kind of got myself confused. Luna was the religious one, right?
Yeah.
The young guy, the young kid.
Yes, he was the I say the innocent one. He wasn't that innocent. He was kind of new to the whole game, right?
Right. Yeah, but he was very religious. He kept preaching. Okay. I want to make sure I'm thinking of the right character.
Yeah.
Keanu played like a cult leader in some B-grade post-apocalyptic flick called The Bad Batch. So as weird as it was, yeah, having seen him in that he is definitely a good fit for Luna.
No, Bad Batch. That's Clone Troopers, dude.
No, the movie came out before the show.
Star Wars is always first.
Well, that's true.
I didn't come to Chatham for a domestic.
That's why he's remote.
He beats me.
No, I don't.
No, the only one who risks getting beaten is James. So
yes, no doubt. All right, Jason, who did you pick for Luna?
My Luna, I decided to go with Elijah Wood.
Oh,
he's got that face.
Yes.
Again, he's got that boyish face. I want to lean heavier on the religion part,
and
because you amp up the religion aspect. It always gets fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Elijah Wood, I think would do really well with that.
Wasn't he in Van Diesel? What was it? Last Witch Hunter, wasn't
Elijah Wood? Was he in that?
I don't think I ever watched it.
Oh, okay. No, I know who you're thinking of. I don't think that was Elijah Wood.
No, that wasn't him.
No, he does looks like
similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was forced to see that.
Yeah, I know. I never watched it. So.
Oh. My girlfriend says, "Let's go to the movies." Okay, what do you want to see? Last Witch Hunter. Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's about a guy that hunts monsters in quiet, but drives the most snazzy black souped up demon car you've ever seen.
Yeah.
But no one notices him.
Nobody.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
What year is this movie set in?
This year, like present day.
I thought it was like a for Renaissance fantasy piece.
It starts there, but he's immortal. So
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'm not watching that flick.
Well, for my pick, I also wanted to amp up the religion.
Mhm.
And to me, in movies, nothing screams more religious than Nightcrawler. When you watch him in X2, you know, he's awesome. So it may not be Alan Cumming, but Cody Smith McPhee.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's got the youth, I think, that would really pull that off for that
He's got
role.
the innocent look. He's got the what? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially after Power of the Dog, like that showed that side of it. So I think he would just nail that role. And who did James pick? Drum roll, please. Brrr, ding.
Oh,
Hersha
really?
Ali.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
That's an
Wow.
interesting pick. That is a very interesting pick. Because he always comes across, and maybe it's just the roles I've seen, as the slimy bad guy. So now to drop him in this innocent role.
Yeah, that's a big downshift.
Yep.
You know, it's one thing to shift to Blade, but that's a major downshift. However, his biggest claim to fame was the whole Oscar situation with Moonlight, so he's got the acting chops.
Oh, he does. That's what I mean. It would be very, very interesting. I would pay to see that.
Yeah, I could see him in it.
Hey Rob, you remember how I mentioned my phone gets weird and it'll get really loud?
Yeah.
It just happened a minute ago. Like
Really?
It got a lot louder on me. Yeah, it's my phone. It's nothing on your end. It happens at around this time every episode.
It's an iPhone, right?
Yep.
Enough said. Okay.
I should have saw it coming.
Oh, wait a second. He was my pick for Moss, not Luna. Oh, dang.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Yes, he's right.
Oops.
Oh, it's out of order. I was just going up the list.
Oops.
Well, dang it. Okay, hang on here. Where is his pick? Grant Gustin. That was his pick.
Oh, okay. Grant
So-
Gustin.
And this makes more sense. Yeah, look at this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I know Grant Gustin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah. Thanks, James. Okay. Yeah, I messed that one up. I got to watch
Again-
the games more.
Again, that boyish look.
Yep. Oh, Flash. That's right. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Sitting here going, why do I?
And
know
now there's an uproar because Ezra Miller got busted for whatever in Hawaii. So now there's a big uproar to get Grant Gustin into the flick.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Yes.
I don't know. Let's talk to Greg. Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Hi,
Hey,
Greg.
Greg's here. Now we can start the show. But we're already on to Moss.
Yes.
Oh, Greg says, what did you do with James? Missed 1 week and he's gone. That's right. This is how fast it rolls around here.
Yep.
You got to be on your game or sayonara.
hmm
All right, George, who do you have for Moss?
Moss, and I may really do a horrible pronunciation on this guy's name. Everybody remembers Digimon Hoso.
Oh, yes. From Guardians and
Yes,
Gladiator.
yes,
And
yeah.
Mhm.
the guy is amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
He has got such range. Oh, that's a good pick.
hmm Yeah. And he can really do the subtle different accents and everything that really changes how the character can play.
Yep. And see, Bokeem is hard to, like, he's got a unique take on that character.
Yes.
But yeah. Oh, man, that's a
I
good
think
pick.
I think he could the interaction between the other actors, even the remaining ones that have yet to be said, would be
Yeah.
dynamite.
Okay, good pick.
Again, we're all still. You can see the type of flick we're trying to make.
Yep.
This is the first time I've really noticed this.
I love recasting just for that reason. You can see a shape with the name, with the people.
But I think
whether you
I
do
think
it
it's because we're
consciously-
doing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Whether you're doing it consciously or subconsciously, right? Like you just have a flavor in your mind that you would like to see this film develop into.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know, I'm sorry.
I think it might be because this is a younger one, so we're
Maybe.
really having to steer away from the previous cast. That we have to pick a lane. Where when we're doing something older, we have a little bit more room to mix and match and whatnot. I think that might be a part of it.
Yeah, and don't worry about talking over them. We do it all the time. It's all good. So, Jason, who's your Moss?
My Moss. Last week I mentioned I rewatched Mr. Right, and I absolutely love that movie. And my Moss is RZA.
RZA.
He plays Shotgun Steve, the only guy who manages to shoot Sam Rockwell's character in the movie, and they become like best friends by the end of the movie. It's like, way to go, Steve! Look at you! Like, yeah, he plays it really cool, but he's a secret badass. And I think you bring that kind of style to this character, it's going to add again to the actiony kind of vibe that I'm looking for.
Very good pick. I know the movie's good, so yeah. Good pick. Well, I went for someone that is tested in the heavy action movies and also in the endurance part of it, because with this film, like, it's endurance. I went with Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
he's been in the comic book movies, both
Mhm.
sides. And, well, no, I guess just Marvel, just two different Marvels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both sides meaning good and bad.
Yeah, exactly. And after watching Creed, yeah, I think this would be a good one for him.
I concur. That'd be good.
Now we're on to Diaz, who was Dave Bautista. Who you got, George?
I got another wrestler, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh.
That's a whole new Diaz.
Yeah.
You're going to see him stunning all these creatures out in the water. Boom.
Snapping the necks. He's snapping the necks.
Or when Vin Diesel says, I bet you what's the bounty on me? I bet you the big Maluk knows what it is. And you can see Stone Cold say, I'll give you Maluk.
Yep. Stuns a creature, grabs a beer. This is a whole new flick. I like this. All right, Jason, who did you pick?
I wanted to shift gears here because it's hard to not go Batista, right? There's not a lot of guys out there that can do what Batista does right now, anyways, right? So I know I'm going to catch something for this, but Sharlto Copley, Elysium Sharlto Copley.
Oh my. Kevin and Sharlto, dude, they're in every conversation we ever have.
Elysium Sharlto Copley, you give me that nutso badass. That's what I want for my Diaz.
Do you know the Sharlto Copley, the name?
No.
Did you see the A-Team movie?
Yes.
He was Murdoch.
Oh God.
Yeah.
District 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the robot?
Fire. A Chappie.
Chappie. There we go.
Elysium is the one that I'm really playing off of here. There's another one, Firefox, I think it was called.
I liked him in District 9.
I like him in everything. So that's where I want to get away from Batista. Give me that badass Sharlto Copley. We're good to go.
I went a completely different way myself, but not quite like that. I went more of a darker side with this guy because Diaz is rough, very gruff. And why is this picture not coming
Except when he missed trying to shoot the dog and he missed.
Oh, but did he miss?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a softie.
Right. I went with Hayden Christensen.
Ooh.
Like I said, totally changes the character.
Oh.
But
but he's gonna survive to the end because once the creatures start coming up, he's just gonna picture them all as young Jedi and just tear through
and
them.
that'll be it. Yeah, see? Dude, we got it. There is no problems here.
I saw some sort of meme or something just today, and it said it was a quote from Hayden Christensen that said, "It wasn't in the script that I was supposed to kill all the younglings.
Oh, yeah.
I just went in there and started beating the hell out of them, and George was filming."
Yeah, I saw that. Yes. That's awesome. So Diaz for James is this gentleman here, Joel Gagne.
Joel Gagne.
I've seen him, but I forget where.
Yeah.
The first one that comes up is Letterkenny.
Oh, fuck, that's Joint Boy. God damn it. Sorry, my screen's so small I can't make out his face clearly.
Your
But-
Letterkenny card's revoked. You
Oh.
didn't recognize him.
God. Now, when you do finally get the entire cast down here for CK Expo, I can't look at him in the eyes.
No.
No.
Walk up to him and say, "You were awesome in Jason X." That's all you got to do. Dude, that's all you got to do.
I've got to remember to do that if it happens.
All right, on to Boss Johns. Now we're getting to some of the meaty characters here.
Ooh.
Yes. Boss Johns was played by Nat Nable. Who do you got?
Gotta admit, you get all the moves. Christopher Walken.
Oh.
Mr. Walken.
Oh.
Why you got aliens? Okay, I can't do Walken. But
Wow.
that would be a whole new take on this.
That's, yeah.
Dang. And see, yeah, again, I steer clear of the big names, but dang, yeah. See, now these are movies I want to watch. You're right. I've never seen Riddick until last night. Now I want to watch it again.
Yeah, I think he would just his acting style is reserved yet anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to picture it. I can't actually picture it.
Just picture
Because-
when the head goes in the bucket.
Oh,
Yes. That would be so cool just to watch that scene.
oh. Wow.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice pick. Nice pick. Jason, who do you got?
I wanted my Johns to be. He looks like a nice guy, but when you look at him in the eyes, you know he's not necessarily a nice guy. Neil McDonough.
Oh,
Neil McDonough. He can, when he goes dark, he can go dark, but his face still makes you want to trust him. He can just do something subtle with his eyes, and it's an entire flip of emotion. So
Okay.
yeah, that's what I want for my Johns.
Very good. You're right. You can see the flavor of film just by the actors. Well, then you're going to, I don't know if mine says anything, but I picked this guy because he's a good actor, but he looks like he should be in the role. It was James Marsden.
Oh,
picture his face.
Cyclops from the first three X-Men.
Oh,
or
okay.
He's in Sonic.
okay.
Yeah,
A little younger than I was expecting.
I remember
Because he's Cole Hauser's father.
Right. But I don't know who that is. Maybe that's one I haven't seen.
Well, no, Cole Hauser was the actor who played his son. John's, remember, he was after Riddick because of what happened to his son from Pitch Black. And as I understand it, his son was Cole Hauser, who was the crooked heroin addict cop.
Maybe I should watch Pitch Black.
Yeah, this movie was a direct connection to Pitch Black.
Riddick is the first one I've watched in the series. So
You never watched Chronicles of Riddick?
nope.
Wow.
No, I have
Okay,
not
yeah.
any
So
of them.
you started with chapter 3. Way to go.
Well, yeah, there we go. I just jumped to the end of the book. I still pick James Marsden. I don't care. Nana boo boo.
Okay. All right.
Now we're on to Santana
Oh,
Would
what
play
was
like-
James's pick?
for
Boss Johns.
Mark Blucas.
I know that name.
I see he looks familiar,
Oh, where have I seen him?
but I don't know where I've seen him, but he does look very familiar.
Kind of looks like Christian Slater.
No, yeah, he does. You know what springs to my mind? A
Jeremy
role as a
Renner.
cop or something.
He looks so familiar, but I can't place him. But he
can't-
has the look for it.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah, I think he's good on that pick. But now we're up to Santana, played by Jordi Molia. George, who you got?
Oh, I think you're gonna like this one. Benicio del Toro.
Anything with Benicio in it, I am a fan. That's why I watch Guardians, just for him. And the other fun stuff. But I think
Okay. My screen's going to go black. Just give me a second, please.
Right.
he's looking something up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like that pick. I like Benicio. Anything he does, like I loved him in Sin City. You know, that slimy guy. So yeah, I think that's a very good one.
Yeah, in Galaxy 2, he was like,
The collector.
Yes.
Oh,
I think that was the role that he played that kind of won me over. He's been in, what was the other one I watched? He was some South American.
Oh, probably in Sicario.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He I think he would be good in there.
Excellent.
Yeah, Benicio's awesome. He's so awesome.
Yes. Who's your pick?
Cliff Curtis. If you're not familiar, Live Free, Die Hard, Columbiana, and I can't think of another one. He was her uncle that trained her.
Oh, yeah.
He's the FBI agent that McClane is in constant contact with. They're like friends in Live Free, Die Hard.
Mhm.
He especially from Columbiana, because he had that little bit of that shady kind of Latino thing going on. I think he'd be a really good Santana, and he's a somewhat bigger guy, I think. So a little more intimidating too.
I like that pick. Yeah. Very good.
Very good.
Mine was, I'm looking at the wrong list. I'm going, that's not who I picked. I went with a bit younger, but he has got the chops. It's Rami Malek.
Oh,
I would love to see him take on that role.
I'm willing to give him a chance in anything. So
you get a picture of him.
Yes.
He played Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. His big blowout performance was the show Mr. Robot. And more recently, he was the villain in Bond.
Yeah, Mr. Robot. That was a good show.
Yes.
Very good show.
I don't think I watched the last season. But it was a really cool show.
Which one? Oh, I saw him for the first time in 24.
Oh, was he in 24?
Yeah, he was on the bad guy's side, but he was one of the ones questioning what was going on. So.
Oh. I didn't know he was in 24. First I ever heard of him was Mr. Robot.
Now, having said that, when I first saw James's pick, I heard the name and I went, "What? Who's the boss? The kid from Who's the Boss?" Right? He picked Danny Pino, but it is not the guy from Who's the Boss. It is the guy from the Mayans.
I don't watch that show, so I'm not familiar.
Yeah.
You've seen Sons, right?
Yeah.
Right. Remember the Galindo cartel that they started working with?
Yeah.
This is Mr. Galindo.
Really? I see. I don't recognize him.
Yeah. Oh, he was never in Sons. Never.
Okay.
It was just his name.
Oh, okay.
But in the Mayans, they work with him. So. But yeah, he's a good pick because, man, what he does on that show is crazy good. Crazy good.
Is Mayans good?
Okay. Now, my future wife.
Is Mayans worth watching?
Oh, absolutely. It's a different feel, but it is good. Like I'm chomping at the bit for season 4 right now.
Okay, maybe I'll consider it.
If you have Disney Plus, it's on there.
Okay.
watched it.
But yes, now back to my wife. Okay,
Okay.
future wife. Sorry,
Yes.
allegedly. Gotta say allegedly for the lawyers.
Well, it's nice to have a dream, eh?
Exactly.
That's a dream.
Yes. Okay. Wait. No. Don't dream now. All right, George.
Christina is aware of all this, right?
What? Yeah. Who?
Chris,
Who? I heard footsteps upstairs.
I think somebody's packing or something. I don't know. George, who do you have for doll?
I have Margot Robbie.
Ooh,
mm,
we know she can kick butt.
yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
Just haven't
And-
seen her do it with
Yeah,
a more serious
yeah.
take. You know.
I mean, Sackhoff was a certain je ne sais quoi that she has in her look.
Yeah,
I think Robbie would match it.
it would be close. Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
that's
Huh.
good. Okay.
I
like
want to see. I want to see Margot Robbie do more serious action.
Yes.
Like, I've seen her
Yeah.
do drama. I've seen her do comedy action. I want to see her do serious action.
I think this would be the role for her to do some serious action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good pick.
Nice.
Jason, who do you got?
Well, you don't get much more badass than Gina Carano. She's just gonna hurt people. She's just gonna hurt people.
She
It's
was
what
on my
she
short
does.
list.
She was on your short list.
She was literally on my short list.
And then you have her doing kind of a big sister, little sister with my Vargas with Sarah Booth.
Yep,
You're gonna have an awesome little pairing going on.
that would be cool. That's what she was on my short list, but ultimately I had to scrap the list because nobody can replace Katie. It's just impossible.
Really? Is that your answer?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Unless she's listening, and yes, it is. I went with Jenna Malone.
Excuse me.
Oh.
And the only one that really jumps to mind that I think is a good example is from Sucker Punch. And she
Mhm.
played Rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, show me a pic because I'm drawing a
She
blank
was
on her face.
she kind of befriended Baby, like the blonde, and her sister got so mad. Jenna Malone.
She gets blown up with the train.
Yes. Okay, wait, that picture's
She
not.
sacrifices herself.
Let's check this one.
I gotta rewatch Sucker Punch.
Bear
It's
with
been
me
way too long.
because I have the weirdest computer on the planet. If it's not plugged in, it runs so fast. But if it is plugged in, it suddenly bogs down to no end, and I don't know why.
Feed or
I don't know. There we go.
powered up. Doesn't know what it's doing.
And okay, here it comes very slowly and share. By the time it shares, maybe it'll be fully there. She is. But see, even that one doesn't look like her from Sucker Punch.
No, because she had more hair, like poofed out hair.
Yeah. Tell you what, give me pull that one away. I will tell you James's pick while I try and find a
Yeah.
better picture. Sucker Punch. Having said that, I
Sucker
don't tell you
Punch.
and continue to look it up. Images. And oh, Nathan's here. Nathan, how you doing?
Hi, Nathan.
Good day, he says. Because
Hey.
that's what people in Australia say.
You gotta keep up
Okay,
them
there.
stereotypes, eh?
Exactly, eh? Oh my god, this computer's just driving me insane. All right. James's pick is a Melissa Sagemiller, who I don't know as well, and I'm going to have to look up, but this is taking forever, so that one will take forever. And boom. There she is from Sucker Punch. The-
Okay.
The redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Jenna Malone, and I think she could kill in that role.
Oh yeah.
Literally.
It's kind of her thing, you know.
Literally.
Melissa
Now.
Sagemiller. I don't know that name at all.
American actress. Oh, bear with me. Okay, the names that are coming up are Soul Survivor, Sorority Boys. She was on Chicago PD, Law and Order SVU. But I have to be honest, I'm looking at her picture and I don't recognize her. Let's throw it up here so we can all stare at her and go, I don't know what she's from. Why does it say Washington, D.C.? Bear with me 1 second. I don't know why it went to Washington,
Did you just
DC.
Google map her house?
Maybe I did.
She's in the White House.
That's the weirdest thing I think that's ever happened.
Google her house.
Wait, I got a Katie Sackhoff. Let me try that again. Oh my God, computer, please. Just okay, here we go. It's cooperating. Oh, look at this. Nathan says, I don't have long, so I'm just going to skip to Riddick and say Glenn Jacobs.
Oh,
That's a very cool pick. Do you follow wrestling?
interesting.
A
Kane?
little bit. Kane, yes.
Yeah. Good.
Might
pick.
be tough. He's a politician now, so his scheduling might be tough, but it'd be a good pick.
She is there.
Look at Arnold, right? Yeah, Melissa Sage Miller. I don't recognize her, but she has got the look like Katie that,
Heard that
Yeah.
name.
The name is not ringing a bell at all, but the face, she does look familiar. I probably have seen her in something. But yeah, she definitely does kind of match Katie's look.
Yep.
So if we don't recognize some of these people, we're not going to get hate mail, eh?
Oh, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, just know this is James's pick, and this is par for the course with James.
All right, time for the big one. Riddick, played by Vin Diesel. George, who's your new Riddick?
Jason Statham.
All right.
Because he's tried and true in that vein, so
Yeah.
we know he's going to literally kick butt. It'd be weird to see him with those eyes, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, with the white in the middle, that would with Jason, that would mess me up. But that would be very, very cool. Nice pick. I
don't know. I think
he's also good at slowing it down too, right? He can do the action, but he can slow it down.
Yeah.
I think
I like it.
I would love to see the interaction between him and Stone Cold.
Yes. Okay, now you got me buying a ticket. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
100%. Hey, Jason, who do you pick?
All right. Again, this was so difficult because it's Riddick is Riddick. But I'm thinking about the overall look. I'm thinking this guy's played Tarzan. This guy has played multiple Vikings. And he is a gift, Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah. I should have saw that one coming.
Give me Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played Vikings.
Yep. Yeah.
I like it. He gets a role.
He can be an intense badass. Like he can be grr. Riddick has to have that grr.
Look at True Blood, right?
Yes.
Or don't.
Hey. Stop it. No, stop it.
I was gonna pick one guy just to get out of the vein, just get out of it. I thought about it just from a comedic point of view. I was gonna say Sylvester Stallone, but no.
Oh, that's a whole different Riddick.
I thought about it. I thought, no.
That okay.
No.
Yeah. It's weird.
Rambo. That's Rambo in space. It's Rambo in space.
Exactly. It would have been Rambo in space. Oh man, that's good. Alexander, huh? Isn't he a little too blonde to be Riddick?
He'll shave it.
Will
It's all
he?
good. Bald
Yeah.
caps and stuff. Come on now. It's all good.
Can't
all
bald
good.
cap Riddick. No, he was
Whatever.
I just watched him, and sadly, I couldn't finish the series because it's just horribly edited. I just watched him in The Stand, and I only got 3 episodes in, and it's like I can't keep watching it. But he was good.
I want to watch it, but I've not heard good reports from anyone who's watched it that in my circles, so I don't think I will. And I do want to see. Maybe I'll just look up his highlights.
Benner was on a show with me. I don't even remember which one it was, but we were talking about The Stand, and he said he only got 2 episodes in and shut it off.
Ooh.
So it's like, okay, that was my challenge, and I did 3, and it's like, no, he was right. I shouldn't have tried.
You had a stronger threshold than him, apparently.
Just by pride.
So who'd you pick for Riddick?
I went with an entirely different direction because like every once in a while you want to shake it up, which is why I got Catherine to direct it, because I thought she would be the best person to direct the new Riddick, which I would pick as Cara Delevingne.
Oh, you're going full gender swap. Okay.
Yep.
From
Valerian.
Yes,
Valerian and Suicide
Valerian.
Squad.
Yeah, I don't know, Valerian. I thought both the actors of Valerian, just to sidetrack here for a minute, a little bit too young for the roles. A little bit too.
I don't know enough about the story.
Yeah.
So
I love that movie. I love that movie a lot, but
Yes.
it feels like we're coming into the middle of the story.
yeah.
There was a lot in the beginning that we needed to know more of.
Yes. You're right, because the young fella's what, a major or something? You're thinking,
Yeah.
yeah. How did you get that?
That young, that
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah,
Yep.
something's gone on there.
But yeah.
But
Cara-
just their whole relationship dynamic through the movie. There's history there. I want to
Yes.
know the history first. Like,
Yes. Yes.
Yep. They don't even allude to it. I know it's like,
but I do love that movie. That it
Yeah.
is so much fun to watch, especially the big market scene.
Yes. I love it.
That whole big market scene where we're getting the in and out of dimension thing is just
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah. You show up at a desert and then you put the headgear on and
yep. Oh man, it's so good. But that's what I mean. Like I think her as Riddick, just the scene, chained with the eyes, like the white eyes shining through the dark. Like, I think she could kill that role.
Yeah, that's an interesting pick.
To dress her up a little bit.
Well, yeah, it's Riddick I guess.
But she'd go there.
No longer Riddick, it's risque.
There we go. Now, James's pick.
Okay.
Let's get this one as soon as the computer loads up.
Colin Farrell.
It is not Colin Farrell. You would think. His name is Jay Burton. This guy.
Oh.
He's got the look.
Where have we seen him?
Yes.
Dude.
We've seen him, but I'm trying to think where.
My screen's too small. I can't.
He's got 1 credit.
Uh-oh.
1 credit.
Okay. I can't make it out.
Letterkenny.
Oh my God, it's Tyson. My God.
Dude, if your card wasn't gone before, it's gone now.
They're the only 2 that I have not seen outside of Letterkenny. Like I have not heard reference to them outside, so they kind of get lost on me. But God damn it.
Tyson, now we know why. Literally, that's his only credit. But he's got the look.
That's funny.
Yes. Oh, he definitely does have the look.
Dude, yeah, like look at that. He has got the look. If you just want to clone Riddick, that's him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
So good one on that one, James.
And he is jacked. Like he's an MMA guy and all that stuff in the show. Like that's his gimmick. I have a feeling he might have been like the trainer at the gym locally, and he just got a job.
Yeah, we need somebody. Come here.
It's very possible. I don't know if they did a commentary track for season 2, but that's where he comes in, his first episode of season 2. So,
Okay.
or no, well, actually, the very end of the season finale of season 1.
Okay. So it's like the last panel in a comic book kind of thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he ends up becoming a recurring character who comes back pretty regularly.
That's his Hulk 180.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Gotcha. A nice comic book segue there, right?
Got my
Yeah, you
attention
think
on that one.
isn't there a comic book convention coming up?
I think there is. And Jason would talk about it, except he's on a timeout now because he missed 2 Letterkenny people. So I've muted him.
Of course, I wasn't looking at my screen. I didn't see it.
That's funny.
No, yeah, Jason, you're right. Absolutely. CKX is coming April 30th. You can come and see George because he's going to be there.
Yes, and Keith.
And Keith.
Yep.
Let me get that. Oh, usually I have things ready, but not today. For their comic, Dream Reapers.
Yeah, I really like the sound of it. I'm really curious to see that.
Big time. Big time.
The third issue is going to be a little. We're introducing a couple more. The big thing as a writer, just to segue into the book a little bit, is that you want to plant some little seeds, and later on in the writing, bring those seeds where you hook them, right, and kind of draw everything together. So the third book is kind of solidifying stuff. But all I'm going to say about the third book is coming out. I hope people come out and check out the first 2. Is there's definitely a Asian flavor in the third book that comes along in there, in the spiritual sense.
Very cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'll say one word: Yakuza.
Oh, that always gets fun. I like the action figures you're playing with.
No doubt. So yeah, come and check out George and Keith. They're going to be
Please
there
do.
talking about their book.
Yep.
Friday night, the night before CKX, we have the screenings.
I'm so looking forward to that.
Yes, we are going to have Gavin and Sarah there from the Scare House, and we're going to have Ryan and Alyssa King, Ryan LaPlante and Alyssa King from Holy Hell there. So you can come and watch Jason's reactions for both films.
Don't put that on me, man. Don't put that on me.
And I am just doing up the Q&A roster for the main stage, and Jason will be interviewing Gavin and Sarah about their film careers on stage. You thought I was joking. But
No, I figured you were actually going to throw that at me.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's fine. I can do some homework. I got time.
In that case, you've got 2 people you'll be interviewing that day.
Okay.
The other gentleman is huge in the art world. Does most of the art on one of my favorite games, Munchkin 2. Munchkin
really?
2. He is Greg Highland.
Awesome.
So, yeah, we'll get you asking some questions about that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You have to send me some details there.
Absolutely, sir. And then on stage, we're also going to have a segment. I just talked to my buddy Todd. I don't know what his Twitch name is, but he is a Twitch streamer with his sister, Bray Lynx. And he's coming. He's going to interview Sarah Booth and Sean Ray about being in video games because they're both in Far Cry 5 and Far Cry 6.
Cool.
Right? I can't wait for that one. Let me see real quick. We also have Gavin and Sarah. We have Alyssa and Ryan are going to be interviewed on stage about their film career. I'm going to get James to chat with them. And I just talked with Ryan Richardson from Go Tell Someone Podcasting Network. He was on, was it last week?
Yes, it was last week.
It was last week. He's going to do one of the interviews for us. And he's going to chat with George Mahalka, director of My Bloody Valentine.
Hoo-hoo.
Right? Who has an awesome game out now. I don't know if you saw that. It's in a Kickstarter right now. It's the only officially licensed merchandise for My Bloody Valentine.
Really?
Wow.
And it's in a Kickstarter right now. It's just burning up. Like it looks like an amazing game based on the movie. And I'm pumped for that. He's going to talk about it while we're there too.
Cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, we got lots going on. Goes is back, Game On Entertainment Services. So in the games room, you can play almost any game on the planet. We're going to have card tournaments in there. We've got the Impala coming back from Supernatural.
Ooh, cool.
Not to mention a ambulance from Raccoon City showing up.
Oh.
Yeah, yes. And of course, Madman Pondo. He's a gentleman, will not be gracing the main stage at CKX.
After hours,
I love him to death. It's hard to PG that guy.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So he is going to be unleashed at the after party at the Stevening at USB Ultimate Sports Bar. He is going to be untethered and just talking. So you want to come and hear some great stories, come that night and listen to Pondo.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we got tons for Friday and Saturday. So you will not be bored.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And the world is turning again.
Yeah. Ryan helped last week. Thanks, Ryan. I was pretty sure, but it's been a blur lately, so I didn't know. So thank you for confirming. Oh man, I feel like a dork now. All right. Well, again, George, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me, guys.
this.
Yes.
This is so much fun. I enjoyed it. It's actually kind of nice. Although some of these characters I didn't know, a lot of them I did.
Yeah, well,
And it's nice to talk to like-minded people. Really is.
you know how Jason and I feel when James starts giving his list, because it's like, who?
Yeah.
What? Were they in a movie? That's. But
Is that a person?
I think you're making that name up, James. But yeah, thank you. Anytime you want to come back, you let us know, because
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
we
Great
love doing
times.
this stuff. All right. Well, in that case, for another week at the Movie Madhouse, I'm Rob.
I'm Jason.
George.
We'll see you all later.
Bye-bye. And for James, toodles.
I say shut up! It's a man!